Doot, 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 doot. Splash. Man, I like that. That's just like the real one. Hey y'all, Chris Funk here from the Jackson Kayak Fishing Team. Got my big rig, got the handrail on it, gonna make a modification to it. You guys don't see me do a whole lot of mods. I like to fish clean. I do a lot of fly fishing, so I don't want stuff, hanging up the line. If I make a modification, it's got to be real useful. It's something that I need done. I use the handrail a lot, especially sight fishing. And I just had a thought the other day when I was out. It's like, it'd be nice to have a rod holder up there. I know there's multiple configurations of clamps for rod holders, but what I went and did, I bought a small piece of the Accutac rail. I think this is the 90 size. It's got a real nice curve to the back. It'll fit up here well. So I'm going to mount this to the top, and that way I can use any accessory that fits on a ball, round ball, I can put up here. And it doesn't matter whether it's a camera mount or a rod holder or whatever, and I can swap rod holders in and out, so I can use something for my fly rod or conventional gear. I think it's going to be pretty useful. We'll see how it turns out. One thing you need to realize when you're drilling into a round surface, always use some sort of a center punch to make a divot in the top. Otherwise, your drill bit's going to do a line dance all over your piece. It's going to look real nasty. So be aware of that. Always use some sort of center punch when you're drilling into a round surface. We'll see how it turns out. I'll be back just a second, okay? Alright, the installation's done. It's clean. I bought 1.5 inch screws, and they were about 1/4 inch too long, so I had to dress them off. I used a cut-off wheel. Always be aware, watch your eyes when you do this. Use a cut-off wheel. Now there's nothing sharp. It's all smooth back here. Nothing to blame cutting fishing line on. Ball slides in fine. We'll see what it looks like set up. Alright, a couple things I want to mention real quick. Number one, don't bow up on this. I mean, I'm not grouper fishing. I just want it to sit there. It's tight, but don't crush this tube, and that would be really ignorant, so don't do that. Rod holder works great. Looks like it's going to be just exactly like what I want it to be. If you notice, it was tilted a little down when it was in the down position. That's because when it comes up, you got to match that angle. I wanted it straight up and down, so this turned out just perfect. Another modification you might see that I made is extra heavy wall heat shrink. Put it on here, just on the tube, so whenever I go to put my paddle on there, it's extra quiet. Look at that, like a rat peeing on cotton. You can't hear a thing. A few modifications, useful modifications. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you next time.
What are you looking at? Shut that thing off and get out there and fish.